I don't know about y'all, but the Grammy showed me who the real queen is. It's my girl Taylor Swift. I don't care what Jay-Z say. And my dog Keith Lee say, man, stop treating these people wrong. He gave you that money for a reason. But we gonna get into it on this here episode, man. I need you to hit that subscribe button. While you at it, I need you to hit that like button. While you at it, I need you to hit that notification bell. Cause you know you about to get into the mess. You know you about to get into the funk, man. My dog Joe Rogan just signed a new deal. And Joel Embiid is out the NBA for this season, looking like, for real.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's your boy Chico Grande, aka Chico, 2 times with Felix Supreme 305.
Hey.
And we are Tales from the Crib podcast, We're back for another episode, and we're back to spread the drama.
Exactly, man. We got the news, we got the drama. People over getting locked up at the Grammys. Why I gotta bring Blackish to the white people place, man? It's looking real crazy. But we gonna get into it, man. McCole said I'm over here switching sides. I'm over here supporting the snowflakes and snow bunnies, but I'm saying, man, we keeping hope alive. It's still Black History Month.
Word on the street, you see we're switching teams for sure.
Man, but whatever, man. But my dog, R.I.P. my dog, Carl Weathers, man. Carl Weathers, a legendary actor. Wasn't he in Apollo?
Creed? He was Apollo Creed is his character, yes.
Yes, I remember that.
He was in the Rocky movies and in Creed. Or like
Creed
was
Rocky,
based off of him.
The Rocky movies. Yeah, then he got knocked out by Apollo. He got knocked out by
he got killed by the Russian.
By the Russian, if y'all don't remember. I mean, I know y'all remember the Rocky movies, man.
But he was also in The Mandalorian.
Really?
He's Grief Karga.
I wonder who's gonna play his role now.
I'm gonna have to kill him off of Star Wars.
That's crazy.
Sad day.
Horrible, but man, this episode 100.
He was in Predator.
I remember in Predator.
He got his arms blown off in Predator.
But you already know, man. It's TFTC, man. This episode 142, man. And thank y'all for tuning in.
And we're still gonna miss you, Carl. Don't let my co-host
Facts.
interrupt me while I'm reminiscing about you. We're still thinking about you down here. But let's go ahead and start the show. We got to make sure we be extra nice to Carl.
Of course.
I like my co-host. They're gonna make you apologize, just like they made Keith Lee apologize. But it's time to start the show, and we're going to talk about the first apology.
Man, the first apology got to go to him, man. Let me ask you this question. Is 29 Grammys enough? Because that's what it looks like Beyonce.
She wanted a Steph Curry.
I mean, hey, basically, she wanted 30 for 30. It looks like here Beyonce's never won Album of the Year, and Jay-Z say he tired of the disrespect. She won all these awards, 29. Yeah, not giving her an award show, but a lot of people are saying that Jay-Z went a little too far on this because Beyonce wasn't nominated for anything, but not nominated for this category. So there was no reason for you to even say this.
Yeah, how do you have a whole Kanye moment, like when he pulled the mic from Taylor Swift, and then you weren't even in the award or running for an award this year? So it doesn't make sense. I just feel like it was a publicity stunt, something to do to make himself be like the talk of the show. And then I think he was possibly drunk. That's the way it sounded in his speech. And he got this made-up award, man. What was his award that he got?
The Dr. Dre Global Impact Award, which, I mean, Dr. Dre has done a lot for the hip-hop community and the whole music community.
You know who got the Global Impact Award?
Eminem?
Solange, for when she uppercutted him in the elevator.
Just making me. Nobody talks about that anymore. But I mean,
I still do.
This whole Grammy week's been crazy. I mean, Beyonce already pulled out of the Tina Turner tribute with Fantasia and Oprah. Jay-Z.
She probably thought they're not on her level.
That's probably why I think
if
was.
You're like Fantasia, Jesus. They couldn't get me. What's her name? From Dreamgirls.
Oh, Jennifer Hudson?
She's going to give me Jennifer Hudson at least?
You think Jennifer Hudson sings better than Fantasia?
Facts.
Comment down below is my co-host smoking that good old,
I would say Jennifer Hudson looks good.
I got to true that. She does.
She'd be a better pick in my book than Fantasia.
Disrespect. But back to the story at hand, man. The award show, Grammys was full of a whole bunch of surprises. SZA won an award. Victoria Monet won an award. I mean, even Nicki Minaj almost won an award. I mean, I think the Grammys playing on my girl name because if you didn't know,
I think they chose their side. Their Team Stallion.
Exactly. I think they Team Stallion. We got a video clip right here that's going to explain basically what happened, and we're going to come back and give y'all 2 cents.
She kind of got the short end of the stick. So, the Grammy starts at 5 p.m., but they use their X account to like announce some of the winners so they can cut down on the time during the show. Well, they announced Best Rap Song and they tweeted out that it was Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice for Barbie World. But then shortly after, the tweet was deleted, and then another tweet went up that said the winner was Killer Mike, Future, and Alan Kane. So the Barbs just felt like the Grammys were like trolling her because she's been in this beef with Meg Thee Stallion over the past few weeks.
Yep.
It's not that big of a deal.
It is a big deal.
The Recording Academy has some interns.
I mean, hey, it is a big deal. People are
How do
saying,
you post the wrong song?
what's wrong? I mean, yeah, I don't know how they post the wrong
I mean,
song.
you had to type it.
And then on top of that, well, the crazy part is they were gonna win the song for best rap song, the Barbie, Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. But that's messed up. How y'all screw Ice Spice just because
Out of
y'all
a
don't like Nicki
Grammy.
Minaj?
You know what? They're probably Lotto fans too.
True. I mean, but at the same time, if you look at Snoop Dogg, I think Snoop Dogg.
This female rap civil war continues.
Facts. I mean, Snoop Dogg's been nominated a whole bunch of times, hasn't won it. Travis Scott, I think, nominated 10 times, hasn't won it.
And he cried about
I mean,
it on
shout out to my
stage.
dog Dirk. Dirk won.
Did it for the trenches.
Did it for the trenches.
Did
He
it
won
for
with J.
Chicago.
Cole. So
Oh
I mean,
yeah, and earlier in a reaction video, my co-host was trying to tell our reaction fandom that drill music came from New York. So everyone go ahead and slander him in the comments.
You
for
gonna
that
bring it everywhere?
blasphemy.
You're gonna bring it to every slide.
Yeah,
All
people
right.
need to know.
That's horrible. But I need y'all to comment down below.
You tried to be Charlemagne for the day.
Let me know if the Grammys have it out for Nicki Minaj. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Ever since back in the day, I guess Nicki Minaj didn't do what they want her to do. It's been down here. Then Drake out here saying the Grammys don't mean anything. It's just a whole bunch of people that you don't know making selections on awards that they don't even listen to music that
I mean,
they don't even listen to.
That's what they say with a lot of these awards. You know, if you're getting a Grammy or something,
Mm-hmm.
that you're basically getting judged by like rich people that don't even really have taste for like all this stuff. That's like when you go, what is it, the Academy Awards or whatever,
Yep.
like the Oscar,
Mm-hmm.
like they win that.
Oh, yeah, for the-
like the movie is like half the movies you're like, I've never seen these.
Oh yeah, all the movies that win are the movies that you never watch.
Unless you're like into super artistic films.
Or Leonardo DiCaprio's in it. I watch those.
Yeah,
Big facts.
you did that one mountain movie was your favorite.
When we got attacked by the bear? No, my favorite one was Django when he said the N word. He's like,
No, that other mountain movie that was your favorite.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, I'm glad you remembered. Thanks for bringing it up, co-host. Your favorite movie? You just say Jake Gyllenhaal looks so good in them jeans. He's my co-host. If
Oh
you
my
don't know, is
God.
also a big fan of denim, as you see here on the show. Oh, but that's besides the point.
Disrespect. Oh my God, man. Comment down below if I have slapped my co-host.
Denim.
Horrible. But moving on here, I mean, they didn't give Nicki Minaj an award, but you know who they did give the rap song award to, and a whole bunch of other awards that we need to get to. My
Some
co-host,
old man.
my co-host's favorite rapper, Killer Mike. So it looks like Killer Mike got nominated.
He did a clean sweep.
He
He
did.
got best rap song, best rap performance, best rap album, and people said, "Who?" That's what I saw
Mike.
under the main comments, like on all the blog sites, on all the shade rooms, the Grammy Instagram, Complex Instagram. Everyone was like, "I don't even know who this guy is." But if you're someone that's probably born from the '80s or super old or into super lyrical music or activism, then you probably definitely know
Yeah,
who Killer Mike is.
I mean, everybody's talking. I mean, a lot of people are giving, except for my co-host, everybody's giving praise to the Killer Mike album. I mean, like, it's a really dope album. I showed my
I tried to
co-host.
listen to it, and we were like 8 songs in, and I liked one. So shooting percentage, it looks like a lot of bricks to me.
I mean, but he's more of an activist type of rapper. He's talking about how like black people in the black community need to do better at times. Where like he was going through a hard time with his mom and having to use his last dollar to buy a good meal, a whole bunch of stuff like that. But he had Travis Scott on, no, not Travis Scott. He had Young Thug on the album, Andre 3000 on the album,
It was
CeeLo on the album,
super
Ty
saturated
Dolla
with
$ign.
features.
Basically Young Nudie. It's a whole bunch of people that he had on the album. But I mean, enough about that. My dog got arrested. He got, after winning 3 Grammys, they let him go on stage, and as soon as that was over with, they got him in handcuffs. I thought it was a publicity stunt so they can give like more views, because they was probably thinking like nobody gives a F about Killer Mike winning the Best Rapper award, so let's spice it up, get him arrested.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess he got arrested for real. They're saying that he got in an altercation with a security guard earlier. That
They saw that. It looked like a whole bunch of nothing. Like I
Basically.
think he basically brushed up against him, and they want to do like some sort of. It said even like a citizen's arrest,
Mm-hmm.
which didn't make sense because it was real cops. How's it a citizen's arrest if there's a real cop? I don't know if they mean like a citizen reported it. But that's super unfortunate. Probably on the highlight of his whole life, winning not only one but multiple Grammys. No matter what you think about it, that's a big honor, and it kind of probably ruined the night for him. I heard he was detained for some time, but they eventually let him go. But I mean, he probably had to put his whole night on pause.
Basically threw his whole night on pause, but it don't matter. He still beat Doja Cat, Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, Dre. I mean, he beat Lil Uzi
for best rap song.
and Coyle Ray.
I would probably say Doja Cat.
Okay.
Doja, the attention.
We did that video.
I'm a hardcore, aggressive hip hop fan, and Doja Cat, she's just that good.
You think that would have been better
Even
than
though
Barbie's?
She's a little crazy. I didn't really like the Barbie World song that much. I like the Sweetie Barbie song better.
What? the unreleased?
Unreleased.
Oh my God!
I'm a big fan of unreleased music.
He beat Kendrick Lamar. I mean,
I expected that. No one expected anything from Kendrick.
Disrespectful.
No, but Lil Uzi Vert, Just Wanna Rock. I don't know about best rap song, but I don't understand. What's the difference between best rap song and best rap performance? It's redundant.
I mean, best performance when you
Are they talking about
stage
like
performance?
the best performance at like a festival or like a live show, or is this like this is the best overall song, and then this is like the best like bar spitting song? Is that what rap performance is? Like they're based like solely on bars?
It's probably real
They
bad.
got Black Thought in there, and I mean Coyle Ray. I mean that's definitely can't be that. She's in that category.
What? So you saying if it's going on for performance, Coyle Ray should have won that?
I mean, is it like her TikTok performance? I don't understand what they're talking about. And best rap album, he probably sold the least out of those 5 albums, so that doesn't make any sense.
I think he went number 1. Out of all the albums, he sold the least out of all of them. I mean, I don't know. Don't quote me on the Nas.
I would say the 21 Savage and Drake album and Travis Scott album.
I'm pretty sure he probably sold out more than Metro Boomin.
Nah, I don't know about that. That had a lot. That had half a whole of Atlanta on there. Half a whole of
Atlanta. Man, but coming down. Oh yeah, I think there's a video connected to this. See that?
I don't know. I think you put the video away. Yeah, you could hear. This is when he was being detained. Complaining. You could hear him there. But it was nothing. They were just walking him through a hallway. You know what's crazy, though, is you can see in that picture in the small circle, in the video, you could kind of see it too, but it's all right. But the handcuffs, they had to put 2 sets of handcuffs on because he's so fat.
Disrespectful. Oh, man.
Do you think you could fit 1 pair of handcuffs or you need 2?
I've been handcuffed before. It's 1. Horrible, but
sad day.
It was a sad day, but I got out and I'm here just for y'all. But moving on, man,
I saved him.
We finna talk about how on the 60s, also on this Grammy Awards, we talk about the one that broke world records. My sweetie, my boo boo, the queen, Taylor Swift.
Oh, I thought you were getting into Trey Songz.
Is that what you know?
I was like, when did Trey Songz come your boo? You're listening to Ashton Martin music or what?
No, horrible.
You're crying
me a river.
Crying in Trigger Train.
You know what's funny?
Trigger Train and crying.
What's funny is I did see. I don't know what award it was. Ludacris won an award, and he said he went to the back. It was for the Release Therapy album. He won an award for the Release Therapy album. He went to the back and said, "I did it. I effing did it. I effing did it." And then he heard in the back somebody start screaming in the background, "Shut the F up. Some of these people didn't even win a Grammy." And then he pulled the curtain back, and it was Justin Timberlake. And he was crying.
Justin Timberlake would do that.
Oh, man. But speaking of crying, man, Taylor Swift had had Jay-Z crying just because of, she won not rap album.
She won rap album of the year.
That'd have been crazy. She won best album of the year for the 4th time, which put her over Frank Sinatra, Stevie Wonder.
There's a lot of people are hating on.
What?
They're saying that they're calling the fade the Travis Kelce, and they're like, it's not the Travis Kelce, it's just a fade.
Or the haircut with her boo?
Yeah, because they're saying that guys are going into the haircut places and let me get the Travis Kelce, and then everyone's like,
the Boosie fade.
Yeah.
Disrespectful. But I mean, back to the story at hand. Taylor Swift announced that she's gonna be doing her new album that she's gonna be dropping on April the 19th. It's called what was it called? Oh man.
It's called I Don't Respect Legends.
No.
That's not the name of the title.
Oh man, nah, it's not the name of the title, but it's gonna be a four-sided.
So how
it's
do
a
you
four-sided
feel?
tape, 17
she
tracks.
disrespected Celine Dion, right?
Yeah, I mean, they said that she disrespected Celine Dion.
I saw the footage on Entertainment Tonight today, and she basically was like, grabs the trophy while not even looking at her. Like, Celine Dion is my co-host, and she grabs the trophy like this, like, thank you. Let me not even look at you while I take this out of your hand. This woman has been like diagnosed with like stiff person disease, where she can't move. It took her career because her vocal cords don't work the same, and she made it out of her way to make it to this and present you to this award, and you're like, all right, can someone wheel this girl out of here? It's disrespect, man.
I mean, everybody was getting on Taylor Swift because it's tough. But like I said, she's been winning a whole bunch of awards.
She wanted to go, and then they told her backstage, were you just being a jerk or what? And then she was like, and
that's how you end up getting this picture right here. So you got this picture right here.
I'm so sorry I ignored you to your face.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, but it was good. It was good. I mean, or maybe this was a publicity stunt so you can get more eyes on, the GOAT Taylor Swift.
How many eyes does she want?
She's
gonna have an affair with the basketball players, and then they can start getting. She's gonna be courtside like the Kardashians at the basketball games.
I mean, she already has NBA. She has the NFL. They say she's gonna have politics. I mean, NBA is gonna be, taking over the world like the Kardashians.
We need to ban her from talking about politics.
Nah, but
she's gonna ruin this country.
Her new album's gonna be called The Tortured Poet. It's coming out on April 15th.
Torture America.
I mean, I showed my co-host the track list. It's 17 tracks. It look like it's gonna be. How many bangers? They said it's gonna.
I don't listen to Taylor Swift, so I have no idea.
They said this is gonna be all the way in the summer. Like when she dropped this song, just how like SZA took over, or all her tracks. This is gonna take over everything. We're gonna be into the summer listening to it. The Super Bowl. I think isn't she performing at the Super Bowl?
If you check out our content on Crib Reactions, we haven't done a Taylor Swift reaction, and mark my words, we're not going to. So much as my co-hosts want to put on for the Snow Bunnies, we're not skiing those slopes today.
Oh, you a hater? Why you hating on Taylor Swift?
No, I mean she's fine. Just stay in her lane, which is away from me.
Oh my God!
Get off my NFL screen. Jesus Christ!
Is that the only reason why you don't like it? Because she's on the NFL screen always.
Yeah.
But they're saying she's bringing in a lot of money.
She is bringing a lot of money, but she's also destroying the black community because she had Travis Kelce steal the fade, and then Travis Kelce's old girlfriend got dumped and thrown out like an old piece of trash, and she's actually way finer than Taylor Swift.
This is why they slander you in the comments, man. But let me know.
I get hella love in the comments.
Let us know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The lies.
They say, keep going, Chico. Keep speaking the truth.
No, don't keep speaking the truth.
Keep speaking the truth.
Let us
Chico.
know how y'all feel about this whole Taylor Swift situation.
What was his old girlfriend's name? That was friend with Stilo.
I don't even remember.
She was be on the Wine and Weed shows sometime.
I don't remember.
That was Travis Kelce's old girlfriend.
I don't remember her name. I just know she's going on interviews talking about Travis Kelce wasn't all that good of a guy.
That she would always he would make her pay for dates and stuff.
Yeah, but he did give her an allowance. He did actually give her more money than everybody said that he was giving her. Because I think at first they was like he's giving her enough money.
Come to the winning team. Tales from the crib. My co-host needs a wife.
Oh Lord. Who, Taylor Swift?
No.
Oh, I thought
Travis Kelce's old boo.
Nobody want her. Travis Kelce didn't want that. But moving on, man.
When did you stop practicing the teachings of
Dr. Umar?
Dr. Umar. I'm gonna have to get him on the phone.
I mean,
you lost another disciple, doctor.
I mean,
I don't know. I tried to lead him the right way.
What's wrong with liking chicken Alfredo?
You like it when the milk's gone bad.
Oh man, but
I'm just kidding, y'all. I like to troll, and if you're new to this show, I'm sarcastic as shit. So just expect that.
Oh man, but speaking of going out bad, my dog Jacques here on the next topic.
Jacques.
Oh Lord, it's Jacques. It's Jacques, man. Jacques out here declaring war on Trey Songz, saying, man, this R&B beef. So if you didn't know, right now Trey Songz and Jacques is up in Dubai. They're both doing performance. They both have shows, separate shows.
This is like the type of beef that Seth eats.
Horrible, nasty beef. That
What is that?
ground turkey?
Turkey beef.
Horrible. But if you didn't know, I mean, Trey Songz, it's funny to me because Trey Songz and Jacques did songs together. They did one song together with two songs. One song called Inside, that was on Jacques' album. Then he did a song with Trey Songz on one of Trey Songz mixtape. Nah, that's funny. Nah, but I mean, it looks like here Jacques is gonna sit here and tell you exactly what happened on his side of the story. Then we're gonna come back and let you know what else happened.
Look, I ain't even gonna cap. I want the world to know this bitch ass nigga Trey Songz is a bitch. Period. This nigga's a bitch, bro. This nigga came in the club talking about rape. Fuck you talking about rape for a bitch ass nigga? Then you come outside the club and swing on your little brother. You's a bitch. Chris Brown the GOAT. You's a bitch, brother.
You's a bitch, brother.
About a bitch. That ain't even my bitch. You talking about bitches that's with these niggas? The workers?
The band?
You talking about people that came with these niggas? Hey, man, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. You a rapist, bitch.
Ooh.
And I don't give a fuck if you tell anybody anything about what we text you. Put the message on there, bro. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. You can never come around me. Fuck you, nigga.
F you, N-word. I mean, you can talk real reckless for somebody that's under 5 foot.
We need to invest in a beat machine.
Facts. I mean, he's talking real reckless for somebody under 5 feet, but I mean, so the guy in the fight, allegedly Trey Songz somebody pulled out Jacques' hair. He posted an Instagram clip, which is now probably deleted, of his strands of hair that got ripped out. But I don't know, why would you take an L and then post it on Facebook? I mean, on Instagram.
It's almost as bad as Rich the Kid when he jumped out the window trying to run from Lil Uzi.
So wait, this is up there with that?
Exactly.
That's embarrassing.
I mean, what kind of psycho do you have to be to get your hair pulled out and get dropped and the other person leave the scene and then be like, yeah, I got my hair ripped out. I mean, like,
why are you posting this? Why are you posting that you took an L? And the crazy part is, Trey Songz didn't even talk about this. I mean, Trey Songz on his Instagrams, he over there hanging with the white people, taking pictures, having fun, getting drunk in Dubai. Oh, it was white people there also. It was like at a convention.
Will Smith was there too.
It was a convention. No, Will Smith wasn't there. But
Jada Pinkett?
Nah, Jada Pinkett wasn't there. But Jacques was posting a whole bunch of videos. So I'm guessing what happens is when they go to Dubai, I guess one of the rich people in Dubai like offer to fly him out and give him an all expense paid trip. But it's all weird and awkward because they're basically paying you to be their best friend.
Well, yeah, in Dubai, that's not uncommon that a lot of the most wealthy people in the world live in Dubai, and they'll do stuff like, oh, I'm having a wedding, and I'm going to have Beyoncé perform at my wedding. They will literally play like the 2, 5, 10 million, 15 million, 20 million to make their special day a special day. I mean, I'm even talking like a Sweet 16, like kids' birthdays and stuff.
Facts.
You know, Soulja Boy got flown out to do some birthday party in Dubai. It actually happened. Soulja Boy's super respected overseas for some crazy
and that's
reason.
why and that's when you be seeing like the celebrities taking pictures of the animals, like the baby and them taking pictures like the lions and the tigers. They
own them. Yeah,
they in Dubai, and like those people own the animals. So I mean, it gets real crazy because imagine like somebody gives you $10-20 million to come do 5 songs or 3 songs at my daughter's party, but the whole time he's all touching you and like, yeah, my brother.
Just making sure he gets his money's worth.
That's weird, man. I have boundaries. Don't be touching me. But you can't say don't you touch me because he gave you $50 million.
He paid to not have boundaries. What do you mean?
Disgusting.
It comes with the pay.
That doesn't come.
You also got to respect whatever countries you're in culture. If you're visiting that country and it's like, that's the way friends greet each other is to do a pat check.
That's nasty. Ain't no pat check. But now I want to know why you. Pause. Get away from me. But I want to know why you said Chris Brown the GOAT. Like, is Trey Songz beefing with Chris Brown?
What is hilarious, man, is he's calling this guy the R word. And he's like, shout out Chris Brown, who's a domestic violence guy. It's like he's just a shade better, man. Like, you couldn't shout out anyone with a cleaner record than Chris Brown, the guy that beat up Rihanna. Jesus.
Tory Lanez?
No, he shot someone's Bigfoot.
It was no hole in her foot. It didn't happen.
It was her fake foot.
She was twerking in 3 days.
Up on her good foot.
So you on here TFTC, man, disrespectful. But comment below, let me know how you feel about this. Can't Jacques really put the hands and fists and hold down the ban on
No,
Trey Songz?
Jacques got his butt whipped. And
But
it's
he
not
banned
even
him.
allegedly.
Wait,
How can you ban someone when you got whipped? Unless you have like a giant entourage that can track this man down.
I mean that's probably why he got whipped here, because if you were in Dubai,
Trey
you probably
Songz
didn't.
probably had a bigger entourage.
Facts. Trey Songz.
He ain't on Trey Songz level.
Trey Songz be beating up everybody. So I mean, hey, you heard the story. You heard the 28 told the story about how Trey Songz is banned from 50 Cent parties.
Yeah, but weirdly VIP at Diddy parties. Weird coincidence how that goes.
Man, but I'm done with this topic. You done with this topic?
I'm ready to get to your favorite topic.
Exactly, man. Comment below. Let me know how you feel about this whole Trey Songz, Jacques situation. I'm definitely coming back. We checking the comments, man. I be checking y'all comments. Y'all be trying me like I don't be fact checking, man. Everything we got is fact checked. We can show you pictures. What's not fact checked that I said?
Everything we're saying
That's
is
a
alleged.
lie. Beyonce got the 29 Grammys. That's fact checked. They was in Dubai.
Of course,
That's fact
basic
checked.
stuff.
Like I mean,
But all the stuff at times where we're throwing shade.
Oh, now the shade is just the shade.
That's
The
just
shade is funny.
That's just alleged.
It's I go facts first and then I go shade in the middle. You know me, hey. And y'all need to comment down below. But hey, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and make sure y'all check out the Patreon and the reaction channel. Moving on, man. We got Keith Lee out here putting restaurants on. He trying to help black businesses. He went to Dallas to help He went to Dallas to just go check out some food.
So yeah, basically he was in Dallas seeing what's going on. They had this local, I guess, like food truck that was had people on Instagram Live all day hoping that he would pull up. He did, in fact, pull up, got some food, and left a $4,000 tip to be split amongst all the workers there. But the woman that owned the food truck ended up trying to keep all the money, causing all this huge TikTok drama and a TikTok warfare of them doing videos back and forth between, because there was more people than just doing food. There was someone doing hair as far as like braiding hair, and there was also someone giving out haircuts or doing haircuts, and they were supposed to get some money. And she was like, oh, the money was just for the food truck people. I don't know what y'all want.
It's horrible,
And
but
it's like he got rung up over here.
facts.
He didn't ring up over there.
She was just being real selfish, but we got more. We got the video here breaking it down. We got her part. We got the workers part, and we got Keith Lee, telling his part. We're gonna come back and give y'all 2 cents,
AKA Keith Sweat.
What's up, y'all?
making
I
these
bet you're
businesses
wondering
sweat.
how we got here. Well, let me tell you. So a lot of y'all know yesterday I got to meet Keith Lee. Great, congratulations. I'm still humbled by the experience. Like
Humbled.
I am ecstatic. Blessings to your family. I really appreciate you. But now this is where the downfall comes in. A lot of y'all was on my live when he said this.
I see y'all giving out haircuts.
My little brother, yeah.
He wants to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody.
Oh, that's my little brother. He wants to go pick up my baby brother from school.
We want to leave you $1,000 to cut hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
And granted, everything was cool, right? Me being me and thinking everybody else is going to have the same genuine heart as me, I charged him $4,000 on his car, meaning all the money went to the food truck in hopes that she would do what she needed to do, right? Wrong. So after everything had died down, mind you, on top of him tipping $4,000, this man left an extra $886 to feed everybody else that was coming, right? Right. But this is where she went wrong. I'm in the
Give that barber $1,000 for free haircuts. He should have said, anybody, come on, who want their haircut for free? Come on. Then he would have deserved it. Then that would have made him with me. Because now you're helping me. You're shining on me. This man was not with me.
Before we left, we went in and had a conversation with the mom, and we thanked everybody for having us. Me and the mama prayed together, and we left with a $4,000 tip behind. God is amazing.
Appreciate y'all for having us. I see
How
y'all
you bring
giving out
God
haircuts
into this
and doing braids.
and lie?
So we want to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody hair for free. We want to leave you $1,000 to cut hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
Paid the same day. Y'all can send it out through Apple Pay, through Zelle, through Cash App, through check, through cash. However, y'all feel necessary to spread it amongst the team. I thought and I still think that that's a very clear statement. But it's being misconstrued, in my opinion, intentionally misconstrued, that I said and the mom and the son can say who get the money and who don't get the money.
And that's the son right there.
Keith Lee did tell her to distribute the money how she felt necessary.
I never
He
said
gave
that.
totals.
Regardless of
You
what's going
literally
on
heard
behind
him
the
get
scenes,
totals.
I felt on my heart to do what we
So, I mean, there you have it. I mean, it's just a crazy story. Keith Lee, I mean, if you don't know, Keith Lee is a food critic. I mean, not a food critic. He just eats food, reviews it on TikTok. It goes viral. A lot of people value his opinion. So, I mean, the fact that he went here, he went here to try the food. The food actually tastes good as hell from what he was saying, but it's just a lot of drama going on. There's a lot of TikTok wars going on. I think they're doing this for clout because the girl that is basically said in the beginning saying, "Oh yeah, I was the person that rang him up for the $4,800." She was like, "Oh, I'm not getting the money. I'm not getting the money." Then the owner was like, "Okay, I'm gonna give you the money," but then the girl was like, "No, I want an apology. It's deeper than rap now." And I'm like, "What? Like, you want the money or not?"
I mean, I feel like that she got a little spiteful whenever like started to be like a TikTok battle. But I feel like that the family did wrong, like
facts.
trying to misconstrue his words. I mean, it doesn't really get plainer than that. 2,000 to the food trailer, 1,000 for the braider, and 1,000 for the haircut guy. That's the 4,000, and then like the rest of the money to feed the next handful of people for free. That's self-explanatory. So you'd be like, "Oh, they're not with me. I'm keeping the 4,000." That's not what he said.
That's bold as hell.
He literally said 1,000 to this person that does hair, 1,000 to that person do hair, and then the rest of y'all. And like for them even trying to like show like certain parts of him talking to make it seem like he seems something else, that's super shady by the son and by the mama. And for her to be like, "Oh, they're not with me." He literally told you who the money was for. So for you to turn around and say, "Well, they're not with me," that's told you. Up. He literally told you.
And you prayed on this. You brought God into this.
I know he probably tipped you so much because you're like, "Oh, thank you so much. I knew God was gonna bless me by getting me on, on Keith Lee's TikTok." And then he's like, "I'm gonna really bless this lady with some money." And then she's like, "I'm gonna keep all this money."
Facts. I mean, Keith Lee was saying how he thought this was just a family thing. Like you had somebody doing hair, cutting hair, them selling food. They all in the same parking lot plaza. You bring in the work, bring in the money. But that's just messed up how she just got all selfish. But it goes to show you what happens when you help out these small black businesses. They somehow get greedy and they screw you over.
Man, it's just it's crazy how sometimes that goes. I know that they used to. I'm just gonna say in our local city that they used to have like where they give away like free school supplies and backpacks.
Yeah.
And they did that for a few years and it was fine. The people that needed it went. But then like all kinds of people started going because it was free and it became like a crazy fest where like people were fighting over supplies and backpacks and stuff, and they ended up having to like stop doing it because it got so crazy. It's like people always ruin stuff for everybody else. It's even like back in the day when you're in a classroom and someone ruins it for the whole class. That literally happens for population of people.
True. But I mean, the lady apologized. The owner apologized
because she was getting so much backlash on TikTok because they're like, it's plain and simple. Y'all just lying and try to keep this money. They probably got, TikTok. They really go crazy. Your video go viral. You could get 25,000 hateful comments. I mean, and they were like, I'll never be able to sell food again. So they both apologized and acted like they meant it, but they probably were doing that to save themselves at that point.
True, and I mean, because if you have a Yelp review and you have that many people commenting on the Yelp review, like, "Oh yeah, this food is trash," and then you see like this, but like, if you really
these people don't act right,
or these people don't act right, and if you really clicked on the person's page, you realize that this person doesn't even live in Dallas, which people won't really do. They just don't see the star rating, probably like a 0.5 star, and then you can never go there.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna have to change the business name. But I mean,
what's crazy is that you showed me that a business got caught in the crossfire that had a similar name, and people got it messed up and dropped like their 5-star rating for just like poor white family that had
a barbecue,
like a barbecue trailer or something, and it dropped their rating from like a 5 to a 3 in a day. And I think the original girl in the video had to like call.
Yeah, she had to come out and say something.
She called
She called.
What is it, Yelp?
She called Yelp.
She called Yelp and told them like, y'all need to take their ratings off for like the last 2 days.
I mean, but it gets crazy out there. But I mean, hopefully
in these food truck streets.
True. Hopefully this doesn't happen again. I mean, they did finally give the money out, distribute the money out properly. But I mean, only reason she really did it was because she wanted people to basically start coming back to her business. But I mean,
probably damage is done.
Damage is done, but ain't no such thing as bad publicity, is what they say, right?
Nah, not when you're that small.
True.
You can't start off on super negative publicity. But this just sucks for Keith because he always seems like a solid person.
Mm-hmm.
He will try to bless this, what he thought was a big family, and then now he's happening to do response videos on TikTok. Like, man, I'm trying to help people, and I still gotta like do videos talking about I'm sorry I tried to help people, like, or sorry that happened. It's just crazy.
It's true, but comment below. Let us know how you feel about this here situation. Do you feel like this is Keith Lee's fault? He really should have just gave the money, even though he feels like he shouldn't carry around that much money.
Yeah, because you don't want to have him carrying around. Cause
four bands is light.
He'll end up like XXX.
He has 60 bands. He's buying a motorcycle.
Exactly. What are you doing with 60 bands in cash?
True, you got a point there.
If you got that in your account, you could have them wire transfer it.
You got a point.
You don't need to carry that on you. That's just asking to get got, and he got.
You got a point. And then Keith Lee did say he didn't want to handle his phone to get Apple Pay information because they're gonna be everything was recorded, so he didn't want people leaking their phone numbers on that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a good idea. It's good marketing going wrong. That's what I see it as.
If we make it big, we'll maybe start blessing people randomly. Do like YouTube and TikTok videos. Comment below. Have you ever seen that dude, Mr. Thank You?
Mr. Thank You. Is he copying Mr. Beast and Steve will do it?
No, I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but I just seen him on Instagram, and his name's Mr. Thank You, and it's like this rich white dude, and he just gives people money. He'll literally drive around in like a Lamborghini convertible and have a box full of money, and he'll pull up to people and be like, hey, do you follow me? And they're like, oh, I don't know who you are. And he's like, okay, and he'll drive off, and he'll pull up to someone.
So that's basically what Steve will do.
And they'll be like, who are you? And he'll pull up on someone and they'll be like, oh, it's Mr. Thank You. And he's like, you follow me? And they'll show him, and he'll give like each person 20 bands.
Yeah, that's the same thing Steve would do. Remember, Steve would do. He used to run up on people at the gas station and give them a whole bunch of money, and then he go to his mom's house, and then like he like, hey mom, here's $50K, and then she be, oh my god, thank you so much. Here's a purse full of shit, and he starts breaking everything.
Yeah, he would do. Yeah, well, I mean, he was kind of paying for it. He used to wreck his mom's stuff and then give her money, which I don't know. Depending on the stuff, sometimes like, he can't replace.
He come in the house and like he come in the house with a bat and start like smashing all the cabinet handles off, and then she be like, "What the hell, Steve? What the hell?" He be like, "Here's the money for it."
It reminds me of like Bam back in the day, like how he used to torture his parents.
But then
he would always like do something nice.
But he wouldn't give him loads of money up front.
No, he would like buy him a vehicle or take him shopping or
true.
Do some stuff.
It's true, but speaking of giving, we went from giving out money, and now we're going to taking music away. It looks like UMG told TikTok that our deals are finally over with. January 31st happened. We not gonna renew our contract. Y'all trying to hoe us, man. Y'all not trying to pay our artists. So you already know rappers and other music people aren't getting any money at all.
Yeah, man. But first of all, I'd normally be on the music artist side, but screw UMG. They always block our videos on.
You remember who they are now?
On Crib Reactions, and then if they do eventually let it through, they always don't let us monetize them.
They don't.
Where other labels will definitely let us monetize videos. So UMG is a bunch of jerks. They're greedy. They're trying to keep all the money for themselves, and now your artists are going to suffer because some of your artists actually only survive because of their TikTok plays. Without TikTok plays, they would be like literally nothing. So figure that out, Universal.
But I mean, the artists they're naming here, I really don't think they would care that much from the TikTok share. But who knows? You got Drake, Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, SZA, BTS, the K-pop, Nicki Minaj, Eminem, Rihanna, Lil Baby, Juice WRLD, R.I.P., Justin Bieber, Billie Eilish, Post Malone, Jay-Z, Kanye West. I mean, it's a lot of people, but looks like here what's going on is that you already know Spotify.
It's like you have to put Chief Keef on every TikTok video.
True. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, they're barely paying artists as is. I think it's like, 6 cents or some low number like that. But they're saying TikTok's trying to go even lower. They're trying to cut that in half. And UMG saying that this is basically bullying. Y'all trying to take money from our artists, even like even though they don't care. And I can see where they're coming from, but TikTok is saying, majority of our songs are 15 seconds, 30 seconds. You got a couple people do a minute.
Well, they're super short content where you're not using the full song at all. So I would have to agree with TikTok. If we're literally sampling, we should pay a sample price, not full song price. So hopefully they'll figure it out. I think that someone will step up and get this deal done, because I think they're definitely, like, how many TikTok people use whole kinds of Drake's music, and then you go to play their video and the audio is muted because the song's not on there anymore, and they're like, half of their TikToks that were generating them money now have like no audio.
Did I seen this one person if you go on Taylor Swift's TikTok page, a lot of her videos are just muted. But then I seen, like, earlier today, Lala was like, I got the solution for this. We just gonna sing the song while we on TikTok. So now you got her like making the movements and singing the song at the same time. So now she just looks
trash.
Looks like trash.
Trash.
But I mean, it's more situations.
I'm not really on TikTok. We have a TikTok, Tales from the Crypt.
Yes.
On TikTok.
Like
Follow
250
us there.
subscribers, man. We go subscribe us on TikTok. Tales from the Crib. Also, that's in other issues they having besides the money. It's the AI situation, because AI is basically going crazy.
Yep.
There's a lot of AI generated songs. They need them to handle that situation, and the copyright, because it's a lot of copyrighted information. Like, it's the wild, wild west. If you record a video on YouTube of a UMG artist and post it on TikTok just to get views and to talk about it and rate it, they'll give you all the money for it. And UMG is like, no, we don't want that anymore. You got to put some more strict copyright rules.
I wonder if they like take their songs off of TikTok. Like, how like you could usually like select like to add a song to whatever video.
Mm-hmm.
But what if you, like, on your own video editing, have a UMG song? Since UMG's not on TikTok, would it not block it because they're not on it?
Oh, so you mean like play it from your phone and then
add it to the video and then upload it to TikTok with the song already on it?
It might block it. I mean, you can try that.
We need to try that, because that might be a loophole. That means you can use all these people's songs.
Yes,
I wonder if they would get blocked or not. If it's like the original audio has the song, not you adding the song from TikTok.
Hopefully TikTok catches that.
We got to try that. We're gonna try it.
You might get sued. They might get UMG might sue TikTok because we told you we're not gonna do it because of this reason, and then you found a loophole to do it.
I know that whole thing, but I mean, we could do a workaround.
True. I mean, at the same time, I can just use other songs because I can use other songs as hit songs. You're trying to get sued. You trying to get everybody sued? See, it's just like the last topic here. He gave her $4,000. It wasn't enough. TikTok give you 1,000 other songs you can use. It's not enough. Gavin, like, I want to use BTS.
Sorry, you can't use BTS anymore. But we're done with this TikTok conversation. Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you think that they need to fix this for the artists? Do you think the loophole will work? Let us know what you think down below. But it's time to get
to the
mother effing halftime show.
Hey. So you already know, man, what's going on, man. We got videos dropping. I'm dropping wrestling. My last wrestling video, I think, got almost 300 views. This shit busting, man. It's busting over here, man. We got a lot of things going on. High definition, man. Make sure you gotta check out the TFTC clip page. We're trying to hit that to 1,000. We should hit 1,000 by the end of this week. Thank y'all. Also, man, what else we got?
We got, check out our clips page for the watching shorter clips of this channel. Check out Crib Reactions. Check out the gaming channel. I'm gonna get back in the groove of making gaming channel content a lot. I gotta get back on my Dragon Ball Z, Call of Duty, what other games? 2K. I'm gonna be bringing it to y'all.
A lot of games. The new wrestling games coming out soon, so you already know I'm gonna get that with Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna do that story mode. Y'all know y'all love the John Cena story mode. Thank y'all for subscribing to Crib Reactions. 8,004K subscribers, man. We always dropping videos.
We dropped 2 videos today. We dropped. I didn't put them on the list since they just dropped, but we dropped a G Idol and a XG video.
Mm-hmm.
So go check that out. We just recently dropped Chief Keef, Baby Metal, Key Glock, Ice Spice, and Lisa from Blackpink dance performance. So check out all of those videos and put in the comments on those videos if you like those artists.
Hey, but you already know, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's TFTC, man. We making it rock, man. Put the
TFTC Networks.
Exactly, man. Put the cribs down below, man. We going bigger and better. More stories, more content. If you want to see us do something, man, comment down below. Let us know how you feel. Also, man, keep commenting, man. I see the comments. I thank you for the support, man. I'm commenting back. I'm finally responding back to the comments, even though y'all be hurting my feelings.
They're gonna be like,
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Nah, they more be like that.
No, that button has your name on it.
Nah,
you live on the racist button.
Nah, but hey, man, real talk, man. We really thank y'all and really
Need y'all
appreciate
subscribe.
everything.
I need y'all to
Do it.
Facts. But hey, man, you ready for the show? You talk about your dog Aidan Ross.
Our dog Aidan Ross has got scammed twice in 1 week.
Horrible luck.
How does that happen? 21 Savage team brought marked cards to gamble with Aidan Ross after 21 was down $400K. He ran it back up over $250K using the marked cards. 21 said he's paying Aidan the full $400K and he didn't know, and he got caught cheating. But it's like, how do you bring these cards and be like, hey, let's play with these instead, and then not know that they're marked cards?
It's like that person that when you lose money and then you ask them to help you find it, but the whole time they got it in their back pocket.
Just like when they ask someone you can't find your phone, and they help you look for your phone when it's in their pocket.
21 Savage is that friend. So you already know, man. And then when you it's funny. So basically what's going on is Aidan Ross, he's a TikTok. Not TikTok. He's a streamer.
He was a Twitch streamer, but now he's on Kick.
He was a Twitch streamer, so now he's on Kick, dropping a lot of videos. A lot of people watch him. He's just a white boy that just basically goes online, talks about a lot of people, talk about his day, talks about big friends with Drake. So a lot of celebrities are coming to his show. He was friends with Tory Lane. He's friends with Tory Lanez, Lil Yachty, friends with DDG, friends with I Show Speed. So he has like a big community. So it's a whole bunch of people watching his stuff. And basically what's going on is a lot of celebrities are coming to him to do publicity. They're trying to do
just like with Kai.
Like Kai with Nicki Minaj situation.
Yeah.
A Kai with Offset. And the rappers are starting to go to their platforms.
Because they know like this is where like the kids are watching, and if they want the younger generation to listen to their music, they got to go where the younger generation is already watching. So that's why people are going with Aidan, because he's really popular with the high schoolers and middle schoolers, and the kind of the younger generation.
And that way you get to run from the tough questions, because if you go to an actual radio interview, they all gonna be asking you the same question. Oh, what happened with this situation? What happened with that situation? And you go with Aidan and them.
They know it's just gonna be like a funny, goofy time.
Basically, a fun, goofy time listening to music.
But now they're starting to gamble, and now they're starting to try to treat.
You don't gamble with rappers.
They're trying to treat Aidan now.
Facts. You do not gamble with rap. That's one thing, because these are street dudes, and they will take your money. You see, they got
your manhood.
Facts. They got trick dice out here. They got scratch cards. We get with the scratch cards. The funny part was when he asked for them, I think he pulled them out of a deck, and it was like plastic on them. So it was like he bought the trick cards.
Yeah, he knew they were phony jabronis.
And then his home interview. Okay, we're gonna play the video. Also, we're gonna talk about Playboi Carti, because he got screwed by Playboi Carti. So watch this. So it says his friend pointed at it. So his friend already knew those trick cards.
I showed it first last time. Don't be weird. He seemed confident. Don't be weird. You show it first.
I can't lose.
Cool.
Say dada.
Huh?
Say dada.
Come on, put it in.
Say dada.
Dada. Fuck!
What you have?
Scratch. But this one doesn't have a scratch, and it's a king. I don't think you would do that, bro.
That's how you look. Scratch.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he scratched all the face cards. And then here's Aidan Ross getting finessed by Playboi Carti. This is the Playboi Carti came. Playboi Carti leaves. Playboi Carti comes back. Waits an hour. Playboi Carti comes on stream. Dance for 10 minutes. Says I love you for 5 minutes. Playboi Carti leaves. And then he also hands him $2 million, which is crazy. They just.
And then they went to him and said like, nah, you can't leave with the full $2 million. Like, you're here for 9 minutes.
He wanted me to give out my jet, pay
$2
for
million.
a jet. I'm not going for any of that, bro. Guys, I'm sorry to anyone that's like, you fucking agreed to it. No, bro, he agreed to a whole hour of talking about music, his album music, and talking to his fans and TTS and all these things. And he didn't want to do it, so guess what? I'm not keeping my bargain deal. The money, Eddie, LOL, what?
LOL. And then the funny part was 21 Savage called him back. Was like, "Oh, for real, Aidan? You gave him $2 million. You couldn't give me $250K." So I'm like,
he's like, "There's levels to this."
So I'm just like, "There's level to this finessing." It's like, I didn't hit you that bad. So, but the funny part is, like, Aiden is just being finessed by all these rappers. The fact that 21 Savage clearly tried to finesse you, and then after that, you still his friend, and he call you and joke with you, and you can laugh back, means that you just easy prey, man. Somebody else gonna come get you. I wonder what other rappers finna
But
come.
it's like, how do you get got by 21 Savage of the Hobbitses, and then you get by the vampire himself, Playboi Carti?
That, and then on top
You
of that,
know who he needed by his side?
Who?
Wesley Snipes.
Facts.
He would put an end to this.
And the thing is, like, Aidan Ross is gonna clear up his name, like, make him look good, praise him, not talk about any bad stuff, and hype him up. But I mean, and on top of that, we've been doing some Playboi Carti songs.
Yeah.
So I mean, but what if this is a rollout? You think that'd be better as a rollout? What's better as a rollout?
I mean,
they
could be doing a Breakfast Club type thing.
True.
Where they said, was it just
hilarious?
Where they're like, we don't know about that. Well, we didn't agree to that. And it goes super viral that she announced, like, oh my God, she announced she had the job before she had the job. And now, like, they're taking away from her, like, rookie mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes crazy viral, gets them all the publicity in the world. And that's like, that was part of our rollout. We did that on purpose.
Yep.
So that way, like, TMZ would be on her nuts and everything.
True, because I mean,
so this could be one of those. You never know nowadays.
That's what I hate.
Everything be so fake. Playboi Carti would be like, all right, I'm gonna show up for 9 minutes and leave. That's gonna go crazy viral because you just had this thing with 21 and the fake cards, which could also have been a publicity stunt.
Because right now he's 21 Savage dropped merch, which is the deck of cards and some dice.
Exactly. So it's like to have that already ready. How was that not pre-planned? So you got to start thinking about these. Are these like publicity stunts, or are they like real deal situations?
Like Killer Mike situation.
And these are looking more like publicity stunts, and more people get caught doing these type of things.
Yeah, I just can't. That's the crazy part. You don't know what's real, what's fake nowadays. But I hope it's fake because Adin Ross getting punked like this every time, and then Kai got a call, and then on top of that, I'm pretty sure Drake gonna call up and be like, man, why you doing that to Lil Bro, man? Why you doing that to Lil Bro? Because, Drake likes Adin Ross.
Yeah. So, I mean, it showed that he got a lot of support, and a lot of people reached out to him and called him even. I think even Soulja Boy talked to him and was like, that shit ain't right.
True. Soulja Boy was on the stream this week. I mean, he's been streaming with a lot of rappers. I mean, this is a new thing that rappers are doing. They're not going to Hot 97. They're not going to Breakfast Club. I mean, some of them are, but you see Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj ain't doing no Breakfast Club interview. She going to Kai tonight. I mean, she going to iShow. She going to Kai thing. You see,
if we get big, we're definitely sending you to iShow Speed.
You rather go to iShow Speed?
No,
all
I'm
of
not
them?
going. I'm sending you to iShow Speed.
Before we move on, if you had to pick a choice of what streamers you gonna join to do a stream with, is it gonna be Aiden? Is it gonna be Kai? I Show Speed?
Or Tales
is it gonna be Duke for Dennis? Or
Tales from the Crib?
Star Wars Theory?
Or Tales from the Crib?
You wouldn't even stream.
We're streaming right now.
We should go live.
Nets.
Pause. But who'd you pick?
No.
I need to pick two. I need y'all to comment down below.
Theory.
And pick. There you go. He picked Theory. I guess if you pick Speed, he might do some crazy stuff like fart in your face.
I knew you'd pick Speed.
He'll probably fart in your
you
face.
Want that fart face?
Nah, I'm good. I ain't got time for all that. I don't know. I mean, I might pick Adin Ross. To finesse him out of 2 bands, 2 millions,
2,000,
2 million.
That's all he'd get for you.
He probably hard. Oh man, but enough about that. I mean, oh yeah, and also we got more on the Playboi Carti situation here. So I mean, with this whole Playboi Carti, I mean, my co-hosts feel like
huge backlash. There's all the backlash. Everyone getting. They said that Playboi Carti could be a bad father. Playboi Carti could be involved in domestic violence. Playboi Carti could get DUI, but not hanging out with Aiden when you agreed to a full hour or two. That's where they draw the line.
Facts.
So it's pretty funny
Iggy Azalea out here crying.
Iggy Azalea got no attention whenever Playboi Carti was being a bad baby daddy.
So you want to play Call of Duty instead of going to the pregnancy.
Exactly. And then, but his fans would not have it with him treating Aiden that way. He got so much backlash on his Instagram comments that he announces another stream with Playboi Carti. Stream soon. Part 2, the right way for the fans. All questions will be answered. So Carti's going to come back and give the fans what they wanted. And who knows? Let us know in the comments. Was this a publicity stunt? Was this him getting pressured by the backlash? what do you think was the real situation down below in the comments. If you're watching this on TFTC Clips, make sure you follow the main channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna be publicity because
to build up the hype for this one.
Would you drop it? I mean, you gonna get double the views because I'm pretty sure he has this video up right now, part 1.
You know, if Playboi Carti was really with it, I shouldn't give this information.
You should go there with a vampire and bite the head off. Like
I need to be an A&R, but basically he should do a music video at Aidan stream. Shoot it at Aidan stream for his new album. Give Aidan that kind of clout.
You know what's crazy?
Because you imagine if you were a rapper and you shot a music video in Kai's like bedroom.
True. You know what's crazy? Playboi Carti been out for a long time, and he wasn't hot, and somehow he just got all this clout. Like everybody wants to be around him out of nowhere. I don't know what he started to do to reverse everything.
He's always been like he's always been a disciple of Chief Keef. You know, Chief Keef's his favorite artist, and he's always made similar music to like the Almighty So 2 albums and things like that. And he's even done a couple songs with like Chief Keef and Fredo Santana back in the day. So it's kind of weird that he built his whole persona and style off of that and then got super big. But it's like he got super big when it's like I feel like people were like comparing him with like Travis Scott. Because they're like, oh, he's like a Travis Scott style, but he's like more goth. And it's like he's actually like a goth Chief Keef, not a goth Travis Scott. Because Chief Keef's his favorite artist.
Yeah.
And so, you know, but I think he's good. But I think this whole like super vampire persona thing is a little too much, and he needs to drop that. It's not that serious.
I mean, he got him this much clout. I mean, it's only so many rappers doing it. Or did you now see?
It was funny because he's almost trying to be like Chief Keef did. Like, you know how Chief Keef would go on an interview and be like, say like 3 words.
True.
And they're like, how old are you? 300. You know, like.
But also, you see the black nail polish that he has. Did you see? Also, is Catch a Storm now. He doing it. Lil Yachty doing it, and now the basketball player from the Houston Rockets, the one they got Drea, the one that say they got Drea pregnant.
Jalen Green.
Jalen Green, he's rocking the black painted nails now, and Drake.
That's because they're phony jabronis.
You know what the rock style?
If you paint your nails, you might as well put on a skirt and end this tea party.
You hear that, Mos Def? Wearing a skirt isn't real hip hop.
No, it's not.
That's what Waka Flocka said. But
Mos Def ain't been good since Black Star.
But you see, he talked about Drake. He said Drake not real hip hop. But then he put a picture.
He's salty, man. He's salty. He ain't got the Drake accolades.
I can see that.
I like Mos Def, but you know he ain't had no career like Drake.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have no career like Drake. But let us know how you feel about this whole Adin Ross situation, Playboi Carti situation, 21 Savage, and just these rappers finessing my dog, man. He can't trust nobody. He might as well just stick to doing streamer stuff and just.
Speaking of doing streamer stuff, we're going to jump from one mic legend to the next. We got your favorite podcaster, Joe Rogan, re-upping his Spotify deal, but actually expanding his Spotify deal. So he's getting like another $250 million. That means like Spotify has given Joe Rogan like $500 million.
Basically.
And that's not counting all the money he made from like Fear Factor, from UFC. It's crazy that Joe Rogan's going to be like a podcaster. I mean, a billionaire off of being a podcaster.
The Howard Stern, basically.
And being a TV personality. I'd like to be a billionaire TV personality.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, but
you need to call us up, Joe Rogan. Because I feel like you need some sidekicks. You've been too many doing solo podcasts where it's just you and the guest. You need a couple sidekicks. You need to holler at Chico Grande and Jesse J. We'll get your show to where you get paid $2 billion next time.
Listen here, man. Right now, Joe Biden got a better long story than you.
I want the Joe Rogan stimulus package.
Oh, Lord. But, I mean, if you didn't know beforehand, Joe Rogan had a deal. He got paid $200 million. His music was exclusive. Well, at first he started off, it was on YouTube and other places. Then he got the
deal, and it was exclusive to Spotify only. But he was still allowed to put out limited clips on the YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
But now Spotify is going to regulate it and actually distribute all of his podcasts to YouTube, to
all
probably
platforms.
Rumble, Kick,
Correct.
all that stuff. So they're going to regulate it and regulate the ads on it. So he'll probably even make more money now because he'll be available more places. So that'll make his streams be even higher than they already are. Because honestly, I didn't even have Spotify, and I got Spotify app just to listen to Joe Rogan because he was on there for the podcast and DJ Academics. But now it seems like even Academics isn't getting his stuff back
he's
on
getting
YouTube.
Off of that. Because the demand is too much. He said he was like they do want more and more videos, but he feels like if it's not gonna be good, he doesn't want to put it out. But with Joe Rogan, he's putting out this long form content. He's getting all this money up front, $250 million up front, and then they won't pay him a dime until he recoups all that money back. And then once he recoups it back, that's when he'll start to get paid again.
Yeah, so he gets $250 million up front. Once the podcast makes and $250 million, basically making that up, then they will start revenue sharing from that point on, probably 50-50 or whatever split they negotiated on. But shoot, to get a guaranteed $250 million up front, and you know they're going to do that. If he gets back on, he'll probably make more than that on YouTube alone by getting his videos back on YouTube.
That and on top of
his clips go crazy. Now they're going to have the full episodes back on. Because I used to watch him on YouTube before he went to Spotify. And I hated it that when he got off of YouTube because I prefer YouTube over any other video platform.
Yeah, I watch a lot. I really prefer YouTube over any other video platform. And then on top of that, I mean, this couldn't happen. I mean, like they're saying, since Spotify is really taking over the game, which is crazy. I would have thought it would have been like Apple Music, but I mean, they really taking over. They buying up everything. They buying up Megaphone. That's the reason why they got all this money to give Joe Rogan. So we just got to see what's going on. I can't wait. It's political time. You know, Trump is running. Everybody running. The election's coming up. So you already know they're going to be on Joe Rogan podcast. So, I mean, recouping $250 million, that should be cakewalk. I can see that
I bet
right
he could do that in this first, year and a half.
Yeah, this is the perfect time to do it in. So, I mean.
Yeah, because he knows the fire's coming with the political season. That he's going to have tons of spicy videos with tons of spicy guests. That's going to get crazy views, like Cat Williams type views.
True. I mean, that's just so he's doing podcasting on UFC. He does that. He got this dude talking to random people about things about their lives, doing that 3 episodes, and then he knows. I think he's real good with politics, right?
I mean, even if he doesn't know, he has people on there that do, and it's he has so many different people. Like he'll talk to UFO people, talk to ex-military or hunters or famous people or comedians like Dave Chappelle. But then he also has, like you said, it's also on his podcast. So he'll have UFC episodes. He'll just label a UFC episode whatever rather than the Joe Rogan podcast episode or wherever. But that's where he's interviewing straight up UFC people.
True. Who would have thought you can make this much money off of podcasting?
Off of Mike.
Off of Mike.
You thought Lil Wayne was making money off of spitting bars. This dude's making money off of just freestyle talking.
Basically, that's what he's doing. He's talking about a whole bunch of random stuff because he's not really asking them questions that everybody. He asks a couple questions that people want to know, but it's really just asking you about your life and why you do this and why you do that, and
just getting into random off
deep
the
dive
ball,
into that
deep
situation.
dive conversations.
And that can go. I mean, I love it. But comment below. Let me know how you feel about the whole Joe Rogan situation. Do you feel like he the GOAT right now? Nobody's bigger than him because that's all you really hear is Joe Rogan. Howard Stern, Joe Rogan, Howard Stern. Who else? Joe Budden. Sway in the morning. It's a couple more.
A million people have podcasts.
Oh,
now.
The Barstool, the girls. Well, they calm down.
Yeah.
Barstool Sports was up there.
Yeah, everyone's getting paid off of Mike. So hopefully we get there one day. Spotify. If you want to take us off of YouTube and put us on Spotify only, shoot, we'll do it for $50 million. $25 million a piece. We'll be happy.
But speaking of being happy, not happy. It looks like WWE has messed it up again.
I'm excited.
Forget you. I don't know why people. I don't know.
Of the century.
I know why they did it. After doing the research, I know why they did it. But it's just a waste of time. I've been seeing Roman Reigns being champion for 4 years. He's over here got the they done had the Usos. They done had Sikoa. They done brought us Sikoa.
Who did he beat to be champion?
He said I had the champion for 4 years. I don't even remember anymore.
Who he beat?
Nope. Probably John Cena. Comment down below. Oh no, Brock Lesnar. He beat Brock Lesnar and he cheated. He beat Brock Lesnar, and I remember he got the rematch, and then like it was like a false count. Then like they ended up jumping him and throwing the announcement table on top of him, and then that's how he ended up winning and keeping the title. But it's just BS. 4 years, Roman Reigns has been the champion. He's not been losing the belt. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of already knowing the predicament.
I thought you loved Roman.
I like him, Roman, but if you already know the answer to the situation, the people are gonna give him an enemy. His group's gonna jump him. Each one of his group members are gonna be able to fight. The person's gonna fight Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns finally gonna fight him, and then Roman Reigns is gonna win, and there's gonna be another person. And everybody thought Cody Rhodes was finna fight Roman Reigns and win the title because Cody Rhodes is the person that's gonna be up next up, or LA Knight. But TKO signed the new deal back in January. Taking over WWE. The Rock made it his decision to put his name in the deal. Like, if I'm signing on to this package, that I want a title shot. Didn't know that, but
that's good, man. He's like, I'm gonna get back in the game, and I want a title shot.
So yeah, and then basically, if you didn't know, the reason why they're doing this is because of the whole Vince McMahon situation. That's why Cody Rhodes is getting screwed over. Vince McMahon had his situation with the lady. He got that lawsuit. Brock Lesnar's name was into it, so that's why Brock Lesnar can. Right now, he's not gonna be wrestling for a little while. It's just horrible. I mean, they got the Netflix deal that's gonna start in 2025, so that's gonna give WWE a lot of money. And also, I seen on FX, it's not on FX anymore.
The wrestling
app. I looked on, it's not there anymore.
They're going to be on Netflix.
But
yeah, tell them their final thoughts. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, but yeah, tell them like who do you think that should be? If it's not The Rock, who should do it?
It should be Cody. I mean, it should be Cody Rhodes, but I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, they don't make him fight Seth Rollins. I'm tired of seeing him and Seth Rollins fight, even though that'd be an amazing, epic match. But this is just crazy. Like, I feel like this is just The Rock. Just doing too much, and at the same time, I understand it because people feel like, I mean, the business feels like if we make The Rock the headliner, and also if he beats Roman Reigns, because that's what they're trying to say, he's gonna beat Roman Reigns for the title, has the title. That him having the title is gonna give the WWE a lot more eyes, and we're only gonna talk about The Rock having the title. We're not gonna mention Vince McMahon because a lot of other people aren't mentioning Vince McMahon. But I just want to know, like, how does Triple H feel about this? Is Triple H gonna lose his job because this just doesn't make any sense? Like, The Rock's trying to take over everything. I mean, hey, it's not my fault the little DC thing didn't work out, but I just want to know, how do y'all feel about this situation? Do y'all feel like Roman Reigns needs to have the title for a lot longer? Do you not like the fact that The Rock is going to be here now and fighting basically Roman Reigns, and it's basically official now? And also let me know how you feel about the whole Cody Rhodes situation. Are you going to be behind the new WWE game? Because you already know I got the last WWE game. I love it. The John Cena thing, I love it. So we're going to get more into that. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And moving on to the next topic here, we got
me back on camera.
Basketball.
Joel Embiid will be ineligible to win MVP now that he's undergoing knee surgery because apparently he tore his meniscus. A lot of people thought that he was going to be the front runner for winning back-to-back MVPs and being the first big man to do that since Wilt Chamberlain. And so, a lot of people are coming into question, does this new 65-game minimum rule putting players at risk because they feel that Joel Embiid was playing semi-hurt, so that way he would still be above the threshold to qualify for the MVP, and now he really hurt himself and he might only be back for right before playoffs or not even be back this year at all.
Yeah, and a lot of people, with this whole surgery, this whole injury that happened, happened in the Golden State Warrior game. Kuminga fell on top of his leg, but people were saying, like, he's been injured before that. A meniscus tear is real common in tall basketball players, tall basketball players, like centers.
Yep.
So, with this situation here, it's just real sad. And the fact that he's having the surgery, and it can be from 4 to 6 weeks or 4 to 6 months. And a lot of people are leaning towards the 4 to 6 months part because he's already not going to hit the 65 mark, so he's not going to be first team. He's not going to be MVP. He's not going to do anything, so you might as well just wrap it up. And, at first I was thinking it was the players. Like, I mean, it's the players. The players are just being selfish. They're being lazy. Like, they can't play 65 games. But then after, like, watching Gil's Arena and watching ESPN, they're saying, like, it's really the business. Like, the job telling him, like, yeah, you know you can play, but we don't care. Like, this is your off day. You're going to be off. And you like, but, Coach, I can hoop. But, like, we don't care. You're off. Like, it's a national televised game. Like, we'll take the L. We'd rather take the L now and then take the L later.
Yeah, a lot of people are blaming Greg Popovich because he's kind of the one that started that with the Spurs.
Facts.
And, of course, when the Spurs were well rested and did well in the playoffs and then even won championships, a lot of teams started to mimic that. Just like Golden State shooting threes. So it became a thing where all the teams are doing it now. And then, of course, when you have the players seeing that they could easily miss games, they start taking advantage of it. So now they're even missing more games than they should. And it spiraled out of control. So if you want to blame, partial blame on the owners or the management and then partial blame on the players, at the end of the day, it was a problem. And you can't, you can't hide that. You got people paying crazy amounts, almost all tickets are over $100. So you're paying $200, $300, $400 if you want good tickets. And then you go to see and it's a bunch of bums playing. You're gonna be like, I'm never gonna pay for tickets. It's too much of a gamble to even know if it's worth it.
True, but at the same time, they have the Joel Embiid situation where, like, you injured, but at the same time, you're trying to hit the 65-day mark because I'm pretty sure you only can miss it was 82 game season. You only can miss 65. So what's that, like 15, 17, 18 games? You only can miss like so many games. So I'm pretty sure like they have it calculated like how many games you can miss per month to still hit the 65 quota, but
yeah, I mean, and Gilbert was talking. He brought up this point that he thought that that they should have like minimums, for like to be like in the 3-point like percentage champion. Like you may have to minimum shoot 1,000 threes.
Yeah.
So if you shot 4 threes and hit 3 out of 4, you're not going to be the winner saying you shot 75% from threes. No, you didn't shoot no 1,000 threes. So I believe that they could do that as an alternative.
Yeah, the total hit so many points.
Yeah, like you got to score so many points to be considered. But it's really the same thing because it's like it might be a game requirement, but for you to win MVP, you might have to score 40 game points or 35 points a game for like the next month. So I mean it definitely could be done. But
since Luka over here dropping 70, what Luka dropped?
He dropped 73 on the Hawks the other day.
But then at the same time, Devin Booker dropped a whole bunch of points, and then Tyrese Maxey.
He dropped like a 50 piece since Joel was out.
Yeah, and then he started talking about him and talking about his stats. And like, oh yeah, it's not the first time we dropped like this many points. He stayed dropping 40 and 50 points. And I'm like, damn.
Especially every time Joel's out. The Phillies are already reeling. They lost again tonight to the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie ended up going off in the third and fourth quarter and closing out the game. And Maxi Kleber had a good game. But it just showed how much of a different team they are with Joel, because then it basically becomes the Tobias Harris, Maxi show. It's them two guys trying to do it all on their own, and you got role players like Pat Bev and other guys trying to fill in the holes, but you ain't going to fill in what an MVP player's doing. So they already have losing record.
Yep.
Without Joel, so
they were like 5th seed when Joel was there. So
no, I think they were higher than that, but they've already dropped to like the 5th.
Oh, okay.
And it's like he's not even been gone like a full like 2 weeks. So you could imagine them even following down to like 8th or 10th, and possibly being a play-in team, because he's not coming back for the rest of the season. If he is, it's going to be at the very tail end. So they're going to have to figure it out. But it's tough for Philly going from a contender to possibly struggling to make the play-in.
Yeah, but at the same time, I would feel like, I mean, even though Mad Dog said, oh yeah, if they're playing well, they were playing well with Joel Embiid, and then when they can start balling out, then Joel Embiid's gonna come back. Then they have to like downsize and go back to that. That made sense, but I mean, imagine the Sixers if they were like all the way up there, top 3 seeds. Now they're gonna be a play-in team. Now they're a play-in team with Joel Embiid back. All the teams that they're gonna play, them can sweep through them.
Yeah, they would probably get in the playoffs pretty easy, and then you're like, oh, does any one of the top seeds want to play them when they're thinking that they would only play them in the conference finals and they're playing them in the first round?
Yeah, because with the playoffs, it's like It's all about matchups. Like it's easy for a number one, the number one seed to lose the number 8 seed. The number 8 seed beat them throughout the playoffs, and they just beat them throughout the regular season. And they just didn't beat the other team. Because I can see like if the Lakers played.
I mean, it's happened before. Like when Dallas was the number 1 seed and they lost to the 8 seed, Golden State Warriors. That was the first time ever. But Dallas lost 3 out of the 4 games against Golden State that year. So it was a terrible matchup. And I think Golden State had to win on the last night of the regular season to make it. And then they end up beating the number 1 seed. So
anything's possible.
If you got matchups on your side, you often give your team a great chance. More often than not, is battle of the matchups. But put in the comments below, do you think it's a dumb rule? I don't think it's dumb. I think 65 may be a much. I would say still, though, at a minimum 60. So it's not like I'm giving you a whole bunch of games. I give you 5 extra games.
Yeah.
And even with this, he still would have been not be able to make that.
Yeah,
so that's part of the game, man. If you ain't meeting the totals, then it's like part of winning the award is your availability. That's like a stat. You can't be like Kawhi and be available a third of the season, and then even though you put up good numbers in those third of the games you play, be in the running for major categories. No, man, he didn't play.
So what if you hit your number? Is there a too low? Should there be a too low of missing games? So it doesn't even matter if you made the points. You just missed too many games. It doesn't matter. You don't qualify.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm fine. I mean, I understand Gilbert's thing where it's just a total, but
like with Kawhi, like you said,
if it's just a total, you're not gonna reach those totals if you're playing a third of the season.
What if you do?
It'd be the same thing.
What if
you wouldn't, unless you turn into World Chamberlain, you're averaging 60 points a game every game.
Hey, anything the way Joel Embiid was playing
Warren in the bubble.
TJ Warren in the bubble. Oh man, but comment below. Let me know how you feel about this NBA situation, the NBA rule. Do you think it's gonna last? Is it gonna change? Are they gonna tweak it and modify it?
I think they could tweak it, just knock it down to 60. But you got to at least
add the total.
You got to. I think at a minimum, it's got to be 55.
55 games.
You got to play over half the season to be ineligible for any awards.
They make how many points? Over 2,000 points in the season. Is 2,000 too much?
Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to check. But yeah, see, I'm not familiar with totals for the end of the season, so I would do better with the game rules.
I do. I mean, I do both. You the game rules and the totals. Like, okay, if you do less than 65. Because remember, it's injuries. If you get a major injury like this, it takes you out. But you here dropping 40 points a game. So I mean, that should be able to match up. Then you get injured, you come back and start dropping 40 again, and come right back and hit 3,000 points in the season.
Yeah, but
you should be able to qualify for at least if I add the Gilbert Arenas rule, the old rule, and then the rule with the off of the TNT show. What's the white dude said? Okay, Ernie Johnson. Well, you can't make the first team, and you can't make MVP, but you can make the third team.
I mean, yeah, they could do it like that. Like to win first team, you got to play so many games. To be second team, you got to play so many games, and to be third team, you got to play so many games. So maybe they loosen it up. Because I know a lot of people's contracts, if they don't make an All-NBA team, then they lose out on being a super max player. So, maybe that's a way to not hurt them as much financially if you're not playing. But at the end of the day, you got to play. So if you're not playing, then what are we doing here? So I don't know. I don't have a problem with it, but I believe 60 games is enough. I'm not like Charles Barkley, where I think 65 is too small. He wanted to up it to 70.
Like Tyler Hero can possibly be an all team, the third all team, just because it's gonna be 5 or 6 players that aren't gonna hit the 65 quota.
It means you should have got a better trainer.
You got a point there,
but should have stretched more.
Hey man, it is what it is.
Should have stretched more instead of going to Wendy's like Zion.
Facts. But hey man, looks like here, man, we got TFTC Music Mix number 4, 324 songs. It's going, it's pumping.
You added too many songs because I only wanted to go to 300. But now I'm gonna have to make a Music Mix 5. So Music Mix 4 is done. I will be making Music Mix 5 coming up in the next few days. And
Music Mix number 5, is it the same rules as all the other music mixes, or are we gonna change the rules? Okay, right now we only got trap songs. So is it gonna be all songs? Is it gonna be some K-pop songs in there too? Are we just doing everything we like?
Put in the comments below. Do you want us staying with our trap gym mix that we've been making, or do you want us to make like, all
A
you know,
super-
like
a
a
super
like,
mix.
like a party mix, or like a vibes mix, like a chill vibes mix, or all kinds mix? Let us know if you want below, and then we'll do that in the next video. We'll make whatever we need to make.
Exactly, but you already know, man. Shout out to my dog Vegeta, man. What's this, when he's looking over Namek and he was reminiscing over Frieza blowing the place up?
Maybe. I believe, because I know
That's
that
from the movie.
Yeah, I think it's from the movie because it's a newer animation. I don't know because Planet Vegeta got blown up when he was little, so I don't know if he's over on another planet and then this is reminding him of it. Or I don't even know if this is a fan-made picture, but it's pretty cool. Looks like
I love it.
Vegeta is sitting up in the space pod, in a bigger space pod because they're usually smaller than that, but it's pretty epic. We're
That's a two-seater. I mean, most of the space pods are one-seaters.
Yeah. And we're going to get into the new music of the week. We got JT, we got Don Toliver, Kid Cudi, Logic, Soulja Boy album. Did anyone else drop an album? All Black dropped an album. I don't know who that is.
I listened to All Black. I heard it. It was alright. I mean, I try to listen to all these people. All Black. That Logic drop. I didn't listen to Logic.
No one listens to Logic.
I mean, hey, that's yeah. We're gonna talk about that later. Duty Low. I heard the Duty Low song. That was straight. I mean, it's a couple songs on here I heard, but I mean, I need a lot more music to drop. Not that many big artists drop. You really had to find them, just to you had to really find them just to basically know exactly who came out. But it's a lot of singles.
Yeah, singles for sure. Singles out the wazoo. But we got my co-host picking JT, the
Exactly,
EP,
man.
Sideways.
Oh, I got that shit on. Walk away video, ass fat, hair long. My nigga in the cut, making plays off the iPhone. And then you bringing shit to the crib but an iPhone. Nasty work, man. JT out here balling, making these
She's
bars.
making you live your bad beat life.
Listen, man, it's 305 stand up, man. She finally Sideways got a solo. She had another solo single. If you look it up, it will bring up her new YouTube page. She has a YouTube page by herself.
Yeah, we reacted to one of the videos, but yeah, in the Sideways, the EP is the Sideways 10 different ways.
And on top of that, I mean, I just love it. I mean, finally, JT finally finna start dropping these tracks. Everybody was saying that the City Girls was holding her back from her real potential. I did see Young Miami started doing
So all
something.
she wants to do is hang out with Diddy.
Yeah, Young Miami. All she want to do is hang out with Diddy. But I did see
Diddy bopping.
I seen Young Miami dropping something. I don't know if she's dropping another game or it's a song or something like that, or she's gonna start doing solo. I think she's gonna start doing solo music also. So we're gonna see like what's gonna happen. But I like this. I mean, I like the new song Sideways. She has another video from the drop. I'm pretty sure she have a whole bunch of people because a lot of people messing with JT. I can see a Nicki Minaj feature. You know, she had the little Uzi feature because she go with him. So I mean, hey, so it's big things for JT. Shout outs to her. Shout out to the song. But moving on to my co-host,
the real pick of the hour. We got Soulja Boy swag number 6. You know, I actually give Soulja Boy a chance every once in a while when he drops music. He drops a lot of music all the time, and I checked this out and it's actually half decent. I listened to like most of it, and it was actually pretty fire. I think I added like 3 or 4 songs onto my music playlist. So check out Soulja Boy.
Damn, for real?
Swag 6.
I mean, 3 or 4 isn't a lot, but it's a lot for Soulja Boy.
I think he got motivated by Blueface. He just started dissing.
Yeah, I know a lot of the songs on here was talking about Blueface.
He said, "I'll still put money on your books."
That was disrespectful. But I mean, shout out to Soulja Boy Swag 6, still rapping, man. I remember Soulja Boy back in Crank That days with 08, 07. Well, I don't even remember.
Did you ever crank that Batman?
Oh, Crank the Batman, Soulja Boy, Spider-Man. The Booty Me song was fire.
Did you ever crank that Liu Kang?
I remember my favorite part was "Yeah, bitch, yeah."
It's a different song.
No, you remember that? But it was a song he made.
Yeah.
Kiss Me Through the Phone, Pretty Boy Swag with the little B. I mean, Soulja Boy the GOAT, man. I mean,
he would be pretty tough in a versus.
I seen a concert with Soulja Boy.
And Rick and Morty and all that, even newer songs.
He can give you a 30 minutes or an hour of straight hits.
Basically.
And you'd be surprised.
But like every song I perform went platinum.
Facts.
And he's still huge overseas. I know he gets made fun of sometimes over here, but he kills it, absolutely kills it overseas. If you ever see his YouTube vlogs where he goes overseas to like, Europe or Germany or all over the place, he'd be selling out shows that's like 50, 60, 80,000 people.
He goes live every day I wake up. He goes, it's not a day that passes that Soulja Boy don't go live on Instagram.
You tap in?
He tap in, make sure y'all catch his stuff. But moving on here, man, make sure y'all follow me on IG. I see y'all following me, and I see y'all not subscribing, but don't worry, I got the formula, man. I'm gonna make it happen.
Are you talking about TikTok?
On Facebook. Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, Philip Supreme 305. Follow my co-host
Chico Grande, Chico 2 times.
Papa O'Block.
Papa O'Block on Twitter.
Papa O'Block on Twitter. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on this, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the T. We got all the facts, man. Everything we saying is facts, unless it's towards the end. Then we giving jokes and facts. But hey, make sure y'all follow us on TikTok, Tales from the Crib. Follow us on IG, Tales from the Crib 210.
Scan the QR codes.
Exactly, man. We dropping stories every day, man. Some of the stories ain't mine, some of my co-hosts. So don't slander me in the comments.
You get slandered every day, co-host. But we're gonna get out of here. Let me bring on some outro music as we get out of here. Boom. That's what I like.
Hey, man, but that's what I like. That's what I love. This Tales from the Crib. You know we bringing the messiness. You know we bringing the sauce, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. If you already know, man, we dropping this on Tuesday. It's gonna be topics in the bio. So if you want to know what topic you want to talk about, check the bio. Man, we got everything you need, man. If you feel like we missed anything, make sure y'all comment down below. Let us know what we missed, what we messed up on, what we should add next time, man. Because I'm checking the comments, man.
Let us know if we missed any hot topics.
Exactly.
Because we can always, if it gets big enough, it can make the next show.
And fact check me at the bottom, man. If I missed a fact or I said something wrong, man, comment down below. Like, man, you said that wrong. You should have said this. I got you, man. I appreciate all the help we get, man. We're going to the road.
Make our fans write you a book.
Exactly, man.
We're fact checking you.
On the road to 5, whatever, man. You might fact check me the way I talk, but on the road to 5K, man. 5K subscribers by the end of the year, man. That's what we're trying to get. 5K subscribers.
Oh, on this channel?
On this channel alone.
Yeah. Check out Crib Reactions. Get us to 10K subscribers there.
5K,
TFTC clips to 1K. We're almost there. Get the clips channel to 1K.
I want to get like 130 more.
We're going to get back on TFTC Gaming. We got a couple hundred subscribers there.
126.
And we're going to get back on gaming. I know we used to do that, but we're getting back to it. So check out everything we do. TikTok, Instagram. Find us everywhere.
We love you. Unlike Playboi Carti, we ain't going to play with y'all.
We're taking you 2 million and we're out. See you next week.